The air hung heavy, thick with fear. Bombs had shattered the city, leaving scars on buildings and in hearts. This was Afghanistan, a land where freedom was a whispered dream. Gone were the days of laughter echoing through bustling markets. Silence filled the streets, broken only by the sound of soldiers marching. Hope seemed lost. Yet even in the darkest night, stars still shine. In this land shrouded in fear, courage would bloom in the most unexpected of places. The human spirit, much like a resilient vine, would find a way to reach for the sun. Parvana was a whisper in the wind, a flicker of defiance in her bright eyes. Just 11 years old, she possessed a spirit far older than her years. Life had forced her to grow up fast. War had taken many things from her, but it could never touch the fierce love she held for her family. Her father, a scholar and storyteller, had taught her the power of words and the importance of courage. He had instilled in her a belief that even the smallest act of kindness could make a difference in a world consumed by darkness. He was her hero, her guiding star, but fate, it seemed, had other plans. Tragedy struck swiftly, leaving Parvana's world shattered. Her father, unjustly imprisoned, was gone. With him went their only source of income, their protector in a world that preyed on the vulnerable. Her mother, crippled by grief, was unable to leave the house. Parvana, her older sister and baby brother faced starvation. Fear gnawed at Parvana's heart, but she refused to let it consume her. Her family needed her. She remembered her father's words. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. She would be brave for them, for her father. A daring plan began to form in Parvana's mind. She would become the breadwinner, the protector. But in a society where women were forbidden to work, she had to make a choice, a sacrifice. With a heavy heart, she picked up a pair of scissors and stared at her reflection. Gone were her long dark braids, replaced by a short boyish cut. She donned her brother's old clothes, transforming herself into a boy. Her name was now Kasim, a brother, a son. It was a dangerous charade, but one she was willing to risk. Her family's survival depended on it. The world outside her door was a daunting place, filled with hardship and uncertainty. But Parvana, now Kasim, faced it head-on, her heart a mix of fear and determination. She would be their hope, their breadwinner, their protector. The journey ahead would be long and arduous, but she would face it with the same courage her father had instilled in her.